But last time I got 2. Okay, but I can only give you 1. So I work in a store. I work as a stock boy, so that means I have to take stuff out of boxes and put it on the shelves. And while the job isn't amazingly fun, there's one thing that makes it the most difficult. The customers. So if you know the person who ever invented the phrase, the customer is always right, hit them in the face. Because the customer is like wrong 90% of the time. So the supermarket I work at has a lot of policies that basically give the customers free stuff. If the product they want isn't there anymore and they complain about the fact that the product isn't there, they get an alternative product for free. Except things like alcohol. So on one faithful Saturday morning, I was working when suddenly an elderly man in a mobility scooter came up to me. Hey kid, the wine I want is no longer there. So of course I was like, that's inconvenient, we're sorry, we're out of that kind of wine. To which he replied, which means I'll get another one for free, right? And I said, well no, because wine is an exception because it's alcohol. And the policy doesn't apply to alcohol. But I got it for free last time. Well, okay, but that must have been a mistake because I can't do that. Huh, well I got it last time. Well, okay, sorry, but I can't do that. I can, however, give you an alternative for the price of the wine you usually would take. So basically, you get a discount. Ah, fine, I'll take that. So I walked with him because of his mobility scooter. He was unable to reach the shelves of the wine he wanted, so I got him 1. I want 2. Okay, but I can only give you a discount on 1 because I'm not allowed to do the discount thing and the policy on all of the products you want. But I want 2. Okay, but you're gonna have to pay full price for one of them because I can't give you the discount on the other one because policy. But last time I got 2. Okay, but I can only give you 1. I'll take 1. But that's just a guy we only saw once. Because we also have some regular customers who do things like this all the time. There's this one woman, I guess she's around the age of 50, and let's call her Jacqueline. So what she does is on the nights people go out, she gets their bottles out of the trash cans so she can give them to us and get their deposits. Pretty clever, right? Yeah, the only thing that's kind of bothersome is the fact that she meddles with everyone's business. So like as a stock boy, you don't 100% know where every product in the store is because that would just be impossible. So just imagine you taking out one of the products out of the boxes and you're just looking around the shelves and that woman passes by, that woman who spends a literal, I think 5 hours a day in the store. She spends more time in there than the employees. And she just comes running up to you and being like, it's over there, it's over there. I mean, thanks for the help, but I could have done it. I mean, but still, you know, that's not really a bothersome thing. Something that is more bothersome is when she starts telling you how to do your job. For example, you and your co-workers are just working when she suddenly comes up and she's like, did you know one of the products is spaced slightly to the left? Oh, yeah. Thank you, miss. Let me fix that. Because last time I saw it was more on the right. Yes, miss, it's already been fixed. Thank you so much for your concern. Yes, because when it's spaced more to the right, it looks better. Yes, please tell me more about it. Of course, you don't say that. I always remain customer friendly. But oh my god. And then there's this guy who has like a severe case of OCD, which I didn't know at first. And I feel really bad for the guy because I used to have like super severe OCD. Fun fact. Fun fact. So one day I was working in the aisle that has like beer and chips and like nuts and peanuts, basically the things you would eat while drinking beer, I guess. I don't drink, but. So I was there working in front of the shelves with the nuts and everything. When suddenly that guy came to me and he was like, actually, I want to pick one of those peanut bags. Can you move aside? Which is of course not really a weird request because customer. So I said, of course, and I stepped aside. And he looked at the ground and there were some crates over there and he was like, yeah, can you maybe move the crates too? Still not a weird request, of course. So I moved them away from the whole shelves with the peanuts and the nuts and everything. Could you move them away further? Sure, that's alright. And there was one single bar of chocolate laying there. Could you also move that away? It was in no way in the way, but okay. I mean, it was like, sure. Shh. And he always, when he looks at a product, he does this. He rubs his hands and he looks at it. So I was like, he's gonna get one of the bags of peanuts and move away so I can finally finish my job. And no. He got one of the bags of peanuts and went like, squeezing it. No. Grab the next one. No. Grab the next one. 15 minutes! 15 minutes to get a bag of peanuts. But he didn't stop there. No. After 15 minutes of squeezing all of the bags of peanuts, he filed a complaint. Because the perfect bag of peanuts was not present in the store. And in the meantime, I was not able to finish up that last part, that specific part with the peanuts, which was like the last and final thing I had to do. But I can't ask a customer to please pick a pack of peanuts because you're not supposed to rush the customers. But the thing is, he comes back like quite often. And because of his OCD, he takes about 2 or 3 hours to get all of his groceries. Like I said, I feel super bad for him because I would hate that. But sometimes he just comes into your aisle, he takes out one of your products, and he starts rubbing it like this. Like ferociously, then blows on it. Okay, so you know, when I say blow on it, you probably think, no. full strength. And I'm not kidding you when I say that his blowing on products can be heard throughout the entire supermarket. Like, I didn't even think that was possible, but like, he was aisles away from me, and I was like, is that the dude who always blows on the products? And people were like, oh yeah, he was in the store again. But then the thing is, after rubbing it and blowing on it for very long, he puts it back most of the time. Please just buy your groceries. I feel so bad for him, but on it feels so bad to say because I know he can't help it. I've had OCD like a lot. You can't continue your job. A fun thing about the job is that whenever there's an international customer who doesn't speak Dutch but speaks English, my coworkers ask me because they know that I'm good at speaking English. It is, however, difficult when they ask me to speak to a person who doesn't speak Dutch or English, because my coworkers seem to think that I speak every language, I think. So one time there was this German guy, and the thing is, I speak German a little, but he spoke really fast. So I asked him if he spoke English, to which he got quite angry in German at me for some reason. And he asked for sunflower seeds. The thing is, I didn't catch that at first. I had to ask him like 5 times, what are you saying? I'm sorry, I don't speak German. Like, with my little skills of German, I tried to talk to him and be like, hey, I don't know what you're saying. What do you want? So in the end, I understood that he wanted sunflower seeds. So we took him over to the sunflower seeds and we're like, hey, here they are. To which he replied, Nein! I didn't catch any of it because he talked super fast. Apparently, the sunflower seeds weren't good enough because he wanted bigger sunflower seeds, which we just didn't sell. And lastly, you know the policy I mentioned, how when the product you really wanted isn't there, you can get an alternative for free? People abuse that policy. So this one time there was this guy who was like, yeah, I wanted this kind of instant noodles, but it's no longer there. And I was like, oh, well, I can give you an alternative for free. And I gave him an alternative for free. The thing is, when someone else hears that, they suddenly all wanted that one specific off-brand of instant noodles that happened to be not there. And then you have to give everyone an alternative for free. And more people are like, oh, I coincidentally also wanted that one. Oh, how strange, huh? I also wanted that one. And you're like, writing down the special tickets, putting it on the alternative products, and like, then it's free. And it's free. What a coincidence that all of these random people all wanted the same product that happens to be not there specifically this day. Ha! Whoa! Hey y'all, Lightfeather here. Thank you so much for watching this new storytime video. I have a lot more examples of weird things that happen during my work, so there will be a part 2 in the future. Please comment down below. Have you ever had to deal with annoying customers at your work? And if you're new here, I would love to have you subscribe to this channel. I post something to get to know each other a little bit better like this on Saturday, and on Wednesday something to solely entertain you, such as a comedy sketch. All of that to let people know that it's awesome and okay to be yourself and to be unique, and you shouldn't let anyone change who you are because you are perfect the way you are. But above all, I really hope you like this video, and like I always say, just be unique. You're awesome the way you are.